Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So today I wanted to take the time to talk about some of the best gold makers that we are going to see in Phase 5. Now, this list is compiled from just new stuff coming in ZG and BWL, as well as obviously the good old farms that we have been doing all of Phase 4. They will still be effective. They will be effective for pretty much the entire game, but they're still worth mentioning, especially if you haven't followed the channel and seen all the Phase 4 farming videos. So before we get into the video, I just wanted to do a huge shout out to my rogue friend Xzil. He wanted me to say, gosh diggity dang it, he is a good rogue, and I wanted to welcome him to Crusader Strike. He DM'd me the moment I logged in all caps and said, hello Kaghoe, I'm finally on your server, and it was really cool. So I told him I would give him a shout out here. So there you go, man. Thanks for watching all the videos. But anyway, let's get into the video. So the biggest things that are going to be coming into the game are the ZG reputation items. Now this list is pretty long. Luckily, if you have Atlas Loot, you can go here and go to Factions Zandalari Tribe, and you can take a look through this list based off of profession and what you are going to be going after. There are a few key items, as well as it is important to note that bijous start dropping, and bijous are a great way to get your Zanza flasks, as well as get reputation. And traditionally, mages can solo farm this. I know a lot of classes inside should be able to solo farm ZG, especially now that it is a 10-man instead of a 20-man. I'd imagine that only becomes easier and a good farm. I might do a video on that, how to solo farm it and stuff like that, but there are plenty out there from Classic 2019 and things that you can do with it. But anyway, let's take a look at some of the biggest items that are going to be available that you can stockpile the mats for and make a ton of gold. So the number one thing is Brilliant Mana Oil. This is going to be available. It'll be large Brilliant Shard, and Purple Lotuses finally have some value, so you can stockpile some Purple Lotuses. Large bows are definitely going to go up a lot this phase because there's just a lot that actually uses them finally, so it could be a good investment to snag a lot of them as well. Then obviously every class has a ZG crafting set, so like casters get Bloodvine, leatherworking can get Primal Bat Skin, and then there's some engineering and blacksmithing patterns. You can look at these materials, see what you need. They generally take Bloodvine from the raid, as well as Soldranite, which is from the raid as well, and some other things like Primal Bat Leather is also from the raid. So these are raid materials, and then there are things outside. So unfortunately, we have not been able to see if these pieces are being updated yet, so we do not know how good they are. So it is kind of a gamble to go after these materials. However, certain things like Bloodvine take Mooncloth and Enchanted Leather and just stuff that are really easy to get other than the Bloodvine, so it's not too much of an investment. You should already be making Mooncloth using those passive CD cooldowns anyway, so you're not going to be investing too much. It just could be a risk if you wanted to do it on a bigger scale. The next thing is going to be Brilliant Wizard Oil from being honored with them, as well as Major's Troll Blood, then all the crafting pieces as well, but these can be good to sort of stockpile on those herbs, as well as Fire Bloom will have even more value, and the large Brilliant Shards. So I would recommend buying up some Fire Bloom, getting ready to make Brilliant Wizard Oil. And then finally, Revered is going to be the Mage Blood Potion. This is a new consume, and every mana user is going to want these. Dreamfoil, Plague Bloom. It is going to be super huge for everyone to be making those and getting them ready. Then at Exalted, there's a Living Action Potion, but FAPs pretty much work really good for this. This just it's a FAP, but you can pop it in combat, essentially, is what it goes to. And then obviously you can get your max level enchants, but getting Exalted with them is not too challenging at all. Then another thing that I want to talk about is a super niche thing. There are two niche items that are going to be coming in Phase 5 that people need to be aware of, because you can make a ton of gold if you have the materials for these. The first one is going to be the Garabashi Mojo of Madness. So they did rework all the class trinkets, making the arena encounter way more valuable. And so this requires Blood of Heroes, which requires you to go out in EPL. This is a bind on pickup thing, and you have to just find Blood of Heroes laying on the ground. It spawns elite mobs that will beat the crap out of you. You can run away or you can die to them. It's not too crazy, but the Blood of Heroes is bind on pickup, and it is an important thing to craft. So you would need to go out there and get it yourself, and then run, and then go and get these other things. Massive Mojos drop from ZG as well, so you need to get Massive Mojos from ZG. Those will be pretty common. They drop off like all the troll bosses. Powerful Mojos, same thing. They drop off of trolls in ZG. I think you might be able to get them from higher level trolls elsewhere, but pretty much Mojos drop from trolls. Then a Black Lotus as well to get your Garabashi Mojos of Madness, which are used to summon the arena boss, which will be an important thing now in Phase 5 with all the trinkets being reworked and important. Then the next thing is, as you guys know, Thunder Fury becomes active, and Thunder Fury takes 100 Arcanite bars to make. So Arcanite bars should spike quite a lot. There's rumors that the world boss, people interpreted it as the world boss could drop bindings for Thunder Fury. I didn't think that, but a lot of people did get that interpretation from it. I thought they were just mentioning it because of all the drama about Thunder Fury not being good, not getting buffed, not being great, and everything around that in Phase 4 when they buffed everything else. So it was just, you know, something that I thought they were noting, but we'll see for sure if the blessed bindings can drop off the world boss. It'll be very interesting, but Arcanite could be rise in value. Then to wrap this up, the final things are the same farm as we've been doing in Phase 4. Those are going to be good in Phase 5 as well. So whether you're doing some time-based fishing, getting Night Fin Snappers, you're cranking your passive cooldowns with your Mooncloth, your Salt Shakers, all of those types of things, your Arcanite from your Alchemists, those are going to be great. Those will always sell because they are always in-game materials and going to be doing really good. And then, you know, water walking, fishing, STV, those types of farms, as well as mining, herbing, are going to be the same value, maybe even higher, especially at phase launch when everyone wants to get that new stuff. So you can spend this week or two farming a bunch of mats, getting ready for that as well. Then finally, your consume list is pretty much going to be the same with those new consumes that I added into the list that we covered with the ZG reputation, and those brilliant mana oils are going to be really good. Both of them are best for healers and casters, as well as people are going to be chugging those major troll blood potions and major mage blood potions, because mana per 5 is a very nice stat. But all in all, I'm super excited for Phase 5. Also, it's an important thing to note, as we saw with like the Tier 1 quest coming early into Phase 4, that was a huge thing that you could have stockpiled a lot of mats and made a ton of gold on, or made a ton of gold just by doing it as well. They could make our epic weapons have a similar quest line behind it, and that would mean we are going to, you know, might have a gold sync with our epic weapons. We don't know if that is going to be a class quest. We don't know if it is going to be a drop. We really don't know anything about it other than that they are going to be dropping. So do with that information as you will. As always, it is SOD, so there could be new things, but I don't think they're ever going to put in like a new in-game material that you're going to have to farm. So we kind of know the materials by now, like it's going to be Cured Rugged Hide, Mooncloth, and a bunch of other awesome goodies like that. But anyway, guys, I truly hope you enjoyed this video. If you have anything that you'd like to add, anything you think I missed, definitely drop it down below. And until next time, I'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Hey, you. Yes, you. Are you still there? Well, I appreciate you for taking the time to watch this entire video and making it to the end here. If you enjoyed this video, definitely check out the other videos about World of Warcraft listed in these playlists down below. And thank you again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.